How does adenocarcinoma lung cancer spread? Imagine a tiny, sneaky invader trying to expand its territory within the body. That's essentially what happens with adenocarcinoma of the lung, a common type of non-small cell lung cancer. It spreads through a series of well-understood biological steps that involve local invasion, movement through lymphatic channels, and travel via the bloodstream. The process starts when cancer cells in the lung begin to break away from the original tumor. This happens because they lose some of the molecules that normally help cells stick together, like E-cadherin. As these cells detach, they produce enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases that degrade the surrounding tissue and basement membranes. This tissue breakdown allows the cancer cells to invade nearby lung tissue and blood vessels, giving them the ability to migrate beyond their initial site. Once these cells invade blood or lymphatic vessels, they become circulating tumor cells. These cells are now traveling through the bloodstream or lymphatic system, heading toward other parts of the body. The lymphatic spread is common in lung adenocarcinoma because the cancer often invades the lymphatic vessels within and around the lungs. This can lead to the involvement of regional lymph nodes and sometimes cause a condition called lymphangitic carcinomatosis, where cancer spreads along the lung's lymphatic channels, which can be seen on imaging scans. Hematogenous spread, or spread through the blood, is another key pathway. Cancer cells enter the bloodstream and travel to distant organs such as the bones, liver, adrenal glands, and brain. This is how secondary tumors form in these organs, which is often seen in advanced stages of lung adenocarcinoma. Bones are a common site, especially areas rich in red bone marrow like the spine, pelvis, and ribs. In these sites, cancer cells adhere to the bone surfaces, interact with bone cells like osteoclasts and macrophages, and alter the local environment to support tumor growth. At the cellular level, various molecular factors help facilitate this spread. For example, adhesion molecules like vascular cell adhesion protein assist cancer cells in sticking to new tissues. Signaling pathways and metabolic changes also support their ability to invade and survive in new environments. Interestingly, lung adenocarcinoma cells can even utilize fat stored in nearby fat cells as an energy source, helping them grow and invade during metastasis. In summary, adenocarcinoma lung cancer spreads through a complex process involving local tissue invasion, entry into lymphatic and blood vessels, travel as circulating tumor cells, and colonization of distant organs. This process is driven by changes in cell adhesion, enzymatic tissue breakdown, and interactions with the tumor's microenvironment, including immune and bone cells. Understanding these mechanisms is crucial for developing targeted treatments and managing the progression of lung cancer effectively. If you or someone you know is facing lung cancer, always consult healthcare professionals for personalized advice and care.